How is everybody doing? NickTheBullsFan here. And right now I'm going to go over some of the things that happened in the NBA last night. And I need to tell you guys something. Alright, so I was trying to post my Western Conference predictions and preview, but it did not post, so I'm going to try to post these two at the same time, and this one will get out first, but that's on the way, so keep your eyes out for that. So, alright, last night, Wednesday, man, 14 NBA games on, and we all had a free preview for NBA League Pass, so I did not know what to watch, but one thing that stood out to me, that should have stood out to everyone, I don't know why I'm going this way, I should be going the other way. He's got three names. Michael Carter Williams. Oh my goodness. Michael Carter Williams, straight up. And this team in general. This team. Evan Turner, too. That's Thaddeus. Evan Turner, Spencer Oz had a good game. Michael Carter Williams. NBA debut. 22 points. 12 assists. 7 rebounds and 9 steals. That is one of the greatest, if not the greatest, NBA debuts of all time. Michael Carter Williams right now is on top of the world. I mean, he just absolutely killed it. And he beat the Miami Heat. The 76ers, looked at to be the worst team in the NBA, tanking it, beat the Miami Heat in the first game of their regular season. Started off the game 23-2. That, you guys know I was excited. You guys know I was excited for that. Some other big things that happened in the NBA last night. Obviously, so many games. I'm not going to be able to go over all of them. But you have the start of the Rockets, basically, with Dwight Howard. He had a pretty good game, honestly. A really good game, actually. Looked like the old Dwight had, I believe, 19 points and 26, or 17 points and 26 rebounds. Something like that. And the Rockets got the win against the Bobcats, which they're a decent opponent. I think they'll do pretty decent this year. But let me get those stats exact for you. I can't give you bad stats. Alright, so yes, Dwight Howard, 17 points and 26 rebounds in his debut. Harden brought 21. And yeah, they got the win. They won 96-83, so it's a good start for them against the Charlotte Bobcats. I don't know why I said Houston. They are Houston. But another big performance. Kevin Love, Dr. Love, one of my favorite players. He hit a three with around 12 seconds left to tie the game. Ended up game going to overtime, and they got the win in overtime. He had 31 points, 17 rebounds, 4 assists. His first game back from injury. It's going to be a good season in Minnesota. Rubio looked pretty good. 13 and 11 with 3 steals. Pekovic, not his best game, but they got the win. Kevin Martin in his first game, 23 points. Didn't shoot very well as it seems, but what did he have from the free throw line? Apparently he made a good amount of free throws. Yeah, he 9 for 9 from the free throw line, so that got it done. A surprising game, kind of. You have Sacramento beating Denver. Now, DeMarcus Cousins just went off that game. He had 30 points and 14 rebounds. That's a big game for DeMarcus. Hopefully he can get off on the right foot. Phoenix beating Portland. That really surprised me a lot. You got the Suns over here. Miles Plumlee, another guy. It kind of got overlooked by Michael Carter Williams. But, man, 15 rebounds and I believe like 18 points, 15 rebounds in 40 minutes. 3 blocks. Only 2 turnovers. Man, that's a beast. His first game of his NBA career, that's beast. Eric Bledsoe brought 22. Gordon Dragic dropped 26 in that game. Their bench did little. Their bench only had 13. They had 13 bench points, so that shows how much the starters scored. They scored 114 points, but the starters scored majority of that. And then the reason why the Timberwolves lost that, or the Trailblazers lost that game, was Nicholas Batum, Robin Lopez, and Wesley Matthews. You cannot have Damian Lillard and LaMarcus Aldridge scoring for almost double what the rest of the team scored. They had 60 points combined. The rest of the team had 31 points combined. The rest of the starting lineup had 19 points. You guys got to bring it. Batum and Matthews, I know both of you can score decently. Both of you can give at least 10. Like, they got to step up there. Their bench didn't really do much, which was surprising because they added so much to their bench in the offseason. But hey, the Suns got the win. I feel like the Blazers are going to be good, though. Another thing that it was good, but it was bad, me thinking about it more, the Thunder beat the Jazz by a score of 101-98, which is surprising it was even that close. Kevin Durant dropped 42 points. Now, you are not going to win many games if you're the Thunder when you only win by 3 against the Jazz when Kevin Durant drops 42. The rest of the team has to pick it up, really. I mean, Kevin Durant cannot do it on his own, and you're playing the Jazz, not a great team. So, yeah, against great teams, maybe Kevin Durant's going to have to do a lot. But against the Jazz, you need other guys stepping up. You need Kendrick Perkins. What a surprise. 4 points. 8 rebounds. That's pretty high for him, but 4 points for Perkins. Ibaka needs more than 8 points. He really does. Now, Tabo and Reggie Jackson both brought 14. 14 for Tabo's pretty good. Reggie Jackson, you don't really know because he's the backup. When Russell Westbrook comes back, he'll average probably more than 20. Let me see what he averaged last year. Yeah, he'll average probably like 20 to 22, I guess. But they need more help. Durant needs more people to step up. Someone needs to step on that team and not let Durant do everything. And for the Jazz, it was just even distributed scoring, really. They had Alec Burks off the bench with 24. But the Thunder did get that win. Oh, this man, Klay Thompson's man, he could not miss last night. Dropped 38 in only 31 minutes, man. He was on point. He could not miss, as I just said. 15 for 19. Jeez, 5 for 7 from 3. Dude was hitting everything. The Warriors looked real good last night. They demolished the Lakers. What was the final score of that one? They demolished the Lakers 125-94 after the Lakers got the first win, won the first game of their season. San Antonio beat Memphis 101-94. Dallas played a pretty good game. Dropped 119 points on the Hawks, who only had 109. Monte Ellis had a really good game, had like 32 points, 8 assists. He had a good game for his first game with the team. While the Pelicans won the first half by 14 points. They had a 14-point lead at the end of the first half. They ended up losing the game 90-95. Paul George had 32 points to Eric Gordon, I believe, had 24. Yeah, Paul George has 32. Roy Hibbert only had 6 and 4 rebounds. Wow, only 4 rebounds. That's surprising. Anthony Davis really brought it. He had 20 points and 12 rebounds. That's what we need to see out of him this year. Drew Holiday had a pretty good game. 7 rebounds, 5 assists with 24 points. While Eric Gordon dropped 25. He was the leading scorer. But yeah, they couldn't get the win. Tyreek Evans, 2 for 8 with only 4 points. They need more of that. And I didn't know they were going to put him off the bench, but apparently they're starting El Farouk Aminu over Tyreek Evans. So now, I don't like Tyreek Evans at the 3, but apparently his normal position is 3 now, so I don't know about that, really. But yeah, what else happened? You got Detroit beating Washington last night. Greg Monroe had a really good game. Greg Monroe had 24 and 16. Now, Detroit looked really good last night, even without their starting point guard and Brandon Jennings. They looked really good. Will Bynum had a good game. Chauncey had a good game. Drummond didn't have a great game, but had a decent game. And Josh Smith had a pretty good game. So they looked really good. And Trevor Ariza for Washington had a really good game. He had a double-double with like 28 points. Now, Cleveland beat Brooklyn in a really good game on NBA TV last night. I was happy for Cleveland because, obviously, I like Cleveland. Well, I don't love Cleveland, but I like them. I want them to succeed. And I don't like Brooklyn. I don't like what they did. Yeah. Yeah, but Kyrie wasn't the whole team really. He had a pretty good game. 15 points, 9 assists, 7 rebounds. They were really trying to stop him, so Kyrie got to throw the ball around a little bit. Tristan Thompson was the leading scorer with 18 points, 9 rebounds. Varejao had a decent game, 11 points, 8 rebounds. Dion Waiters, not the game he should have, only 11 points. But Jarrett Jack off the bench provided a big spark. I think he had all 12 of his points in the first half. CJ Miles, 10 points off the bench. And Anthony Bennett he's just built, dude. That dude's like ripped, built, I don't even know. Kind of chubby. Dude, he's a tank. Like, I didn't see him play much, but he is a tank. I think he's more than 240, honestly. He's big boy. He's a big boy. But Bynum actually played last night, played 8 minutes, 1 for 5, 3 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. So nice to see Bynum back on the court with some normal hair. Just shaved it all off. I was happy for him. I was tired of seeing that crazy hair. But yeah, the Cavs got that win. Now, Darren Williams, 7 points, 9 assists, 3 rebounds. Really didn't play very well. Now, Jason Terry, 14 points off the bench. Allen Anderson with 9 off the bench. Brook Lopez, I think their best player, was their leading scorer with 21 points, but he only got 5 rebounds. He needs to rebound more. And Joe Johnson, 13 points, only 3 of 10 shooting. Paul Pierce scored the first 6 points of the game, only ended up with 17, 5 of 8 shooting. And Kevin Garnett, 8 points, 10 rebounds. And then Toronto beat Boston last night. The first quarter, Boston, they looked pretty good. Their new center, Victor Favrini from another country, I can't remember which one. He played good. Didn't play very well the rest of the game, though, apparently. Now, Jeff Green, they had him starting at the 2, which I was so surprised. Jeff Green is a 3 or a 4. They had him starting at the 2. That's a giant lineup. That is a giant lineup. I'm not sure if that's going to be permanent or what, but Jeff Green at the 2, that was just weird. He dropped 25 points for them. Brandon Bass dropped 17. Favrini in his rookie game, in his first game of his career, dropped 13. Olynyk only 4 points. I'd like to see him score a little more. I like him a lot. But they didn't have Jared Sullinger, who was suspended for an incident that happened. But on the Raptors side, you got Rudy Gay dropped 19, DeMar DeRozan 13. Oh my gosh, DeMar DeRozan shot 6 for 19. And Rudy Gay shot 8 for 18. Jeez, they're just chucking them up. Gosh, but they did get the win. So Jonas had 8 points and 11 rebounds. Landry Fields, in the limited minutes he had, looked pretty good. 8 points on 4 of 7 shooting. And do I have any more? Oh, the Bucks lost to the Knicks. The Knicks won 90-83. Carmelo Anthony dropped 19, which I would think he would have dropped more, but dropped 19. For the Bucks, their leading scorer was Gary Neal with, I believe, what was that? 15, 14, 16. Gary Neal dropped 16. Ersan Ilyasova off the bench, 5 of 6 with 10 points. I didn't really like I don't like the Bucks starting lineup. I think Chris Middleton should not start at all. Ersan Ilyasova and John Henson are both a lot better players than Chris Middleton, so I didn't like that. While Zaza Pachulia off the bench with a double-double, 13 points, 11 rebounds. But for the Knicks, pretty even spread scoring-wise. I like that. They had Pablo Prigioni starting again with Raymond Felton, Shumpert, Tyson Chandler, and obviously Melo. Barg in his first game as a Knick dropped 6 points on 3 of 9 shooting. Tim Hardaway in his first career game, 5 points. They didn't play Amari for some reason. Maybe he's injured. I'm not very sure. J.R. Smith was serving a 2-game suspension, but he's still maybe not ready to come back when his suspension is over. But that was the NBA on the 30th of October. It was a huge night in the NBA. Opening night was Tuesday. I didn't like the way it went there. I'm not going to talk about it because you guys don't want to hear me talk about that because I'll probably lose some fans. But hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to try to do these daily, and I'm going to miss a couple days, obviously, for reasons, homework, other things, but I'm going to try to do these daily. I love talking about the NBA. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you do, leave a like. Tell me in the comments what you thought, what you liked, what you saw, and everybody, if you enjoyed, leave a like, obviously, comment, and follow me on Twitch, sub me on YouTube, follow me on Twitter, and add me as a friend on Facebook. It all helps me out a ton, guys. On Facebook, we can get those locker codes. Gotta love those. And thanks for watching, guys, and everybody have a nice day.